Good afternoon, Middle Georgia. I'm Chief Meteorologist Ryan Stinnett, giving you a quick update on what we're watching. We've got one severe thunderstorm warning that's working its way in from the west, and that's the one storm we're going to continue to watch. Now, it did have a tornado warning earlier with it back into Harris County, but that has since been allowed to expire. Still a little bit of rotation within the storm, but really the main concern is going to continue to be with a lot of lightning with this storm and very gusty winds and also hail. So we'll pull that up real quick, and I'll just zoom in real quick to give you a better idea of where we're dealing with this storm. And again, it's tracking through really portions of Upson County, getting into Monroe County near Culloden, and then that's going to be heading into Crawford County, and then it's clipping the northern portions of Taylor County. But this is the general area where we're seeing that possibility of that large hail. And again, here is the severe thunderstorm warning until 1:45 for Crawford, Talbot, Taylor, and Upson County. And again, portions of Monroe County are included in this. Just showing you this and just giving you a generalized update, because if this storm continues to head off towards the east, here's Bibb County, downtown Macon. This will be making its way this direction. And again, severe thunderstorm warning means winds of 60 miles per hour, hail larger than 1 inch. 1 inch hail is essentially the size of a quarter. So that's what we're going to be watching with this storm, and tremendous amounts of lightning with this storm. So it's approaching Muzella right now, just to the north of Roberta, and really impacting portions of Culloden right now. So again, this is the part of the storm coming out of Upson County, heading into really portions of Crawford and Monroe County. And then if it continues to head off towards the east, which it should, that's where we could be seeing it make its way towards Lizella, and then eventually Macon, Bibb County, Jones County, Baldwin County, maybe over into Twiggs and Wilkinson County. So just giving you a heads up, and that's really the only storm we are watching. Now, we still have that severe thunderstorm watch in effect for portions of Middle Georgia until 2 p.m. The Weather Service and the Storm Prediction Center will likely see a new watch issued or an extension of this watch. So we'll just have to wait and see. But again, all the counties you see shaded in pink, that's going to be until 2 p.m. as we're watching a few strong to severe storms. Very similar setup to what we dealt with Saturday across Middle Georgia. We had several clusters of strong to severe storms. They issued a watch, and we're going to continue to watch these storms over the next couple of hours. Tornado threat, it's very, very low. It's not zero, so we have to watch every storm very carefully. But again, as we continue to watch this one strong to severe thunderstorm making its way into Middle Georgia as we speak, it's going to be really getting into portions of southern Monroe County, northern Crawford County. Now this is going to be north of US 80, really north of Roberta, but heading up towards Culloden as you look at Highway 341, which runs from Roberta up into Culloden. So that is what we are tracking right now. We'll actually get in here a little bit closer with the radar, and I'll show you maybe some of the communities that we're going to be watching with dealing with some of the stronger aspects of this storm. And again, Muzella, where you're seeing this pink and white, that's likely where we're seeing that largest hail with this storm as coming across a creek-covered bridge. Here's US 80 right here flowing towards Roberta, and then here's Highway 42 that drops south, and then 341 and 42 split in Muzella. 341 takes you up towards Culloden, and then here's Sandy Point, Roberta, and then you head over towards Lizella, Lake Tobo. That gets you into Bibb and Crawford, or excuse me, Macon, Bibb County as we speak. So that is what we're tracking. And again, we're just watching this. This did have that severe thunderstorm, or excuse me, that tornado warning earlier with it. Now we're just dealing with a severe thunderstorm. Sure, there's been a little bit of rotation within the storm, but we're going to continue to track it over the next couple of minutes. I'll show you big picture. It's really the only storm we are tracking right now. The rest of Middle Georgia, relatively quiet, dealing with some rain and a few other pockets of thunderstorms, but that is the main storm, and there is our new severe thunderstorm warning. So this does include Bibb County, downtown Macon, gets up into Jones County, the rest of Monroe County, and the rest of Crawford County. So this is that storm we're going to be watching very carefully as it continues to track off towards the east. And again, that's that new severe thunderstorm warning for Bibb County. including the city of Macon. And again, this storm, winds of 60 miles per hour. It's going to be tracking off towards the east rather rapidly. So let me just see what the Weather Service is saying with this storm. And again, severe thunderstorm warning, we're just going to continue to stream this on social media, on our live stream, on our YouTube channel. And if we do get a tornado warning, we'll break in on air, of course. So this is what we are watching currently at the moment with this storm as it's working its way off towards the east at approximately 45 to 50 miles per hour. So again, severe thunderstorm warning with one storm working its way through middle Georgia as we are watching it very closely. And let me get this push alert sent out quickly. All right, so it's the new warning's going to be for Monroe County as well as Bibb County. You get over into Jones County. Does not include portions of Baldwin County, but it does include Interstate 16, Interstate 16, Interstate 75, and 475. So rough go of it here shortly here within the city of Macon as we are watching this storm off towards the north and east. And again, I'm going to step off here just for a second to check on something with the Weather Service. But again, that is what we are looking at currently. Severe thunderstorm warning until 2 p.m., I do believe, is what the new warning is for. And yes, until 2 p.m., severe thunderstorm was located along a line extending from near Brent to Mozilla to near Fickling Mill, moving east at 50 miles per hour. 60 mile per hour winds and quarter-size hail are the main threats with this storm. So tracking it over the next few minutes. Again, wanted to look at this because this is the storm that's going to be coming into downtown Macon here very shortly. And we'll pull up our cameras here in a second to see as we watch the storm approaching from the west. All right, getting that sent out. Again, just watching the storm very carefully over the next few minutes. Again, this is what's going to be heading into downtown Macon as we speak over the next 20 to 30 minutes. And again, severe thunderstorm warning means winds of 60 miles per hour, hail up to 1 inch in size, and that's going to be the size of a quarter. And again, as this storm located just to the north and west of Roberta as we speak, the worst part of the storm's in Crawford County, but if you're in portions of southern or southwestern Monroe County near Culloden, a lot of lightning and heavy rainfall. This is actually working its way due off towards the east at 50 miles per hour, and that's why the National Weather Service in Atlanta has extended that warning off towards the east as we speak. So that is what we are looking at right now. I'm going to pull up our Mercer camera, get a check on it as we look off towards the west. Already got the cameras spun around watching this, so one in Macon, downtown Macon doesn't look too bad, but as we look off towards the west with our Mercer camera on our Wilson, Bryant, Heating, and Air Skycast network, that is what we were looking at. Gray sky, 76 degrees, got that south wind at 7 miles per hour. And again, this is Mercer Drive. This is sitting on the tops of Meachie's right here. So this is what we are looking at. And again, we're looking off towards the west as the storm is approaching downtown Macon as we speak. And again, a severe thunderstorm warning now for Bibb County as well as southern portions of Monroe, portions of Jones County, Crawford County, and Taylor County until 2 p.m. So that is what we're watching. A reminder, severe thunderstorm watch continues until 2 p.m. We'll likely get a new watch issued for the rest of Middle Georgia at 2 p.m. I'm assuming the Weather Service is going to go ahead and issue another watch because the severe weather threat is going to continue as we head into the evening hours, or into the afternoon hours. But again, that is the one thunderstorm we are watching, producing tremendous amounts of lightning, very heavy rainfall, and those gusty winds as it's making its way really through portions of really Crawford County. Looks to be under the gun with this storm. Just to the north of Roberta, Muzilla, here's Culloden, that gets you into Monroe County, and then here's the county line with Bibb County. So Lizella, heads up, it's already raining in your location. You're getting heavy rainfall, a lot of lightning, but this is that main core threat. This is where you're going to be seeing that likely indication of that largest hail, and of course those most gusty winds, possibly as far as 60 miles per hour. I'm going to show you the velocity on this storm as well, just to be checking it out, because this storm has shown a history of rotating. It did have a tornado warning issued with it earlier back in Harris County, just near the Alabama state line. Storm, it's rotating. It's not a tight rotation, so just be mindful. We could see the storm ramp up in intensity. We could see a tornado warning issued, but as of right now, it is a severe thunderstorm warning as this storm's going to be working off towards the east. So checking social media, we are streaming on Facebook, Twitter, as well as YouTube, and of course live streaming on our website. And this is just what we're going to be watching over the next 20 to 30 minutes as this storm really starting to make its way in towards downtown Macon. It could be a rough go of it, a lot of lightning with this storm. We're going to be watching this storm very carefully as it continues to move off towards the east, and again at 50 miles per hour. It's Memorial Day, a lot of people off work, a lot of businesses closed today, but Mother Nature is not taking the day off. She's giving us a little bit of excitement with this cluster of strong storms, again, working its way into portions of central Georgia. Again, still have the original warning for 1 more minute for Crawford, Talbot, Taylor, and Upson County. That'll be expiring in 1 minute at 1:45, and now you have this new warning that does include the rest of Crawford County, Jones County. That does get you across towards, so there it is, that new warning just dropped off. We're only tracking this one warning. So Monroe County, Bibb County, Jones County, Crawford County, and extreme northeastern portions of Taylor County. The core of this thunderstorm that we're going to continue to watch is right here near Roberta and Muzilla and just to the south of Culloden. So that is what we are, again, dealing with. Severe thunderstorm. When we say severe thunderstorm, you got to have one of 3 things for it to be a severe thunderstorm. Producing a tornado, that would be a tornado warning, so we're not worried about this. Winds of 60 miles per hour, or 1 inch in size hail. And that's what we're tracking with this storm. Winds of 60 miles per hour, hail up to the size of a quarter. That's 1 inch in diameter. That's what we're expecting with the storm. And again, it's going to be right here is where we're seeing this most intense part of the storm, right along 341, Muzilla, Roberta. This will continue heading east along US 80, so Lizella, Lake Tobo, Lake Wildwood, Middle Georgia State University, and then this will bring you right into downtown Macon if this storm continues to show intense or continues to last. So, and we think it will. Here is 475, here's 75, and the 75 drops south, and then you get 16. So again, downtown Macon, it's starting to rain, but the most intense part of this thunderstorm is going to be heading right along US 80. And again, severe thunderstorm warning, likely going to have winds within this storm of 60 miles per hour. So we'll get in a little bit closer, giving you some better locations. Now this gets us into southern Monroe County. Here's Bolingbroke. Bolingbroke's essentially where 75 and 475 split. You then get down towards Lorain In northern Bibb County, you get up near Bass Road. Here's the shops at River Crossing, Wesleyan College, Lake Wildwood, where 475 drops towards the south. There's the Barrington Hall Golf Club, point of reference out Zebulon Road. And then you get down towards downtown Macon. Here we go. We got Lake Tobo, you got Lizella, Lake Wildwood, Middle Georgia State. Here's Log Cabin Drive. That's going to get you close to Best Buy as well as Sam's. And then downtown Macon is where we're going to be seeing some of this most intense part of this thunderstorm. But we'll pause that, just give you a live look at the radar. This is the area of most concern with this thunderstorm as it moves off towards the east. And again, it's getting closer to the Macon-Bibb County line, southern portions of Monroe County. The worst part of this storm is actually going to be staying south of Forsyth, so we're not too worried about this, but it will likely continue off towards the east. Go ahead and give you a heads up over in portions of Twiggs County, the rest of Bibb County, and then likely over towards Wilkinson County and Baldwin County. But again, that's the main area of concern. Here's gray, so it's got warning right now doesn't include gray. Here's Forsyth. You notice that warning. We just hear lightning and thunder here at our station right now. Again, 75 is not going to be a pretty drive the next few minutes, as well as 475, and then down 16 towards Jeffersonville. But again, this is the area of most concern, and looks like we got a bit of a thunderstorm developing back in Talbot County as well. So we'll be watching it, but this is really the only severe thunderstorm warning we are dealing with right now. Again, we're going to be checking with the Weather Service, just going to see if they're going to maybe issue a new watch here at the top of the hour, because again, severe thunderstorm warning goes until 2 p.m. That's 12 minutes left, so it's 1:48, and then we have that severe thunderstorm watch that continues till 2 p.m. So a lot of decisions going to be coming up here very shortly at the top of the hour as far as what the Weather Service is going to do, as far as likely maybe issuing a continued watch or warning. But again, we're just live streaming this on social media. I'm going to show you the track of this storm, maybe give you some of the communities, some of the neighborhoods, some of the landmarks across portions of Macon-Bibb County, as well as Crawford County, that this storm's going to be approaching. So let me adjust the speed on this. It's going to be off towards the east at 50 miles per hour. And I'm just going to show you that core threat over the next 20 minutes as it's moving off towards the east. We'll do the next 25 minutes. And again, Sandy Point at 1:52, that is 3 minutes away. Lizella at 2:01, Lake Tubasofkee, that's going to be approximately 2:03, Central State Prison at 2:05, Middle Georgia State. Again, I'm showing you the worst part of the storm, where it's going to be likely where the hail and damaging winds are going to be. Now, it's already raining in downtown Macon, so don't think we're showing you this and you're thinking the rain's already here, it's lightning and thunder here in Macon. I'm just showing you the core threat of this storm. Southwest High School at 2:11, the Macon Mall and the new amphitheater at 2:10. And again, Middle Georgia State going to be coming right in along US 80 and then heading right into downtown Macon. So those are your approximate times. It's currently 1:50. And again, this is the storm we are tracking. It's our only severe thunderstorm as we speak ongoing across Middle Georgia, and really just about the only thunderstorm that we're watching today so far. Now, we are likely going to continue to see additional watches and warnings issued over the next couple of hours. Again, it's Memorial Day, a lot of people off work, out at the pool, maybe at Lake Sinclair, Lake Tobo. Hopefully nobody's on the lake right now. It's lightning over the lake. Got a severe thunderstorm warning. And again, you know how it is. Saturday we dealt with these storms. Let them get in and out of here, and then you can go back about your business. I think the sun will pop back out behind this storm, and the rest of Memorial Day will be fine and dandy across portions of Middle Georgia. So that is what we are dealing with at this point. Again, checking social media. You have questions, let me know. Again, just tracking this. It's a severe thunderstorm warning. That's why we are not on air. We only go on air if it's a tornado warning. And again, not overly concerned with the tornado threat, but like I said, this storm did have a tornado warning issued with it back in Harris County off in the West Georgia. So again, these storms cycle up in intensity and cycle down in intensity. And again, I'll show big picture, just showing you that this is the only storm we are currently tracking. We'll go back to that a little bit. If you're down in Lawrence County, Dublin, it's quiet and calm. We got this thunderstorm, and then this new thunderstorm developing back in Talbot County, and then we're watching storms in east central Alabama that will likely make their way over towards middle Georgia. So again, we're just going to be tracking these over the next hour or so, and I'm going to stay with this as it gets ready to come through Macon, Bibb County, because this is the heart of our population, the heart of our viewing area, Houston County as well as Bibb County. So again, it's raining, it's thundering, it's lightning. The rain's getting more intense here in downtown Macon. I can hear it hitting the roof of our station on MLK Jr. Boulevard. But again, the worst part of the storm is going to be where you're seeing that pink and white. That is likely where we're seeing some of that larger hail. And I'll put up the hail tracker. Let's see if we can see, maybe determine the size of some of the hail that could possibly be falling with this storm. Look at this graphic. And again, hail tracker, that's just giving you an estimate. So I'll ignore the black screen behind me. There we go. So here we go. This is the area of concern, and this is showing you where likely we are dealing with some of that larger hail, and that's between Roberta and Sandy Point. Let's see if we can get an estimate on maybe how large some of this hail is. 1 inch in size, so that's the size of a quarter. That is severe hail by definition. And if that holds together, that's going to be making its way in towards Macon-Bibb County. So again, likely 1 inch hail with this storm in Crawford County, getting ready to make its way over into Bibb County. So there we go. We're going to leave that pulled up here in just a second. So hail, at least the radar thinks there's a severe hail within the storm. And that's what it looks like just by going by that estimate. And again, this is US 80. This is going to bring you right into Lizella. You see this line right here is the county line. So a new update from the radar. Let's check this out just to see where that hail core is heading. And again, tracking this one severe thunderstorm, it continues to show the potential for large hail. And of course, some of that gusty winds up to 60 miles per hour. Again, we call this queuing it and querying it out. And this just shows you the possibility of the large hail. And again, 1 inch size still showing up. That makes it severe by definition. So again, this is why that severe thunderstorm warning continues until 2 p.m. for portions of middle Georgia, and that does include Macon-Bibb County. So here we go. Let's look at this again. Hail 1.1 inch. That's just slightly larger than a quarter, and that's going to be what we are watching as it rolls into downtown Macon here very shortly. I'll go back to the radar. If you're in Macon, all of Bibb County, you're getting very heavy rainfall. You're getting tremendous amounts of rain and lightning with this storm. And just looking at that core, and again, when we say core, this is going to be that area of pink and white. It is now east of Roberta, approaching Lizella. Downtown Macon, I can hear the rain at our TV station right now. And again, this is where that largest hail is likely going to be. So if we continue to track this off towards the east, we'll get into, here's middle Georgia State, where you get off at on 475. This is going to be 75 and 475 down here at the split. And this is likely where you're going to be seeing that largest hail. And that's going to continue tracking off towards the east at 50 miles per hour. That will be into downtown Macon very shortly, likely with the winds of 60 miles per hour. So we'll go back to the Mercer camera real quick. We're looking off towards the west as the storm is approaching. Heavy rainfall. You see the traffic down here. That's Interstate 75. Right there at Mercer Drive. Winds of 75 miles per hour, got a north-northwest wind, so a minute ago it was out of the south. Now it's out of the north-northwest as that rain is making its way into the area. Again, it's 1:56. I'm Chief Meteorologist Ryan Stinnett, watching a severe thunderstorm make its way through middle Georgia as we speak. And again, we're looking at it live on our Wilson Bryant Heating and Air Skycast Network at Mercer University. This is right on top of the Mercer Landing apartments and lofts, right there by Amici on Mercer Drive. So we're looking off towards the west as we speak. Just again, looking at the weather service, severe weather outlook. Going to see if we get a new watch, maybe likely at 2 p.m. because the current watch we are seeing is going to be, all right, getting reports out of Crawford County, nickel-size hail, heavy rainfall. So that is coming out of Crawford County, and that's kind of what we expect with this storm as it's making its way through middle Georgia as we speak. So going back to the radar, again, we can show you it's a busy radar. Again, lots of heavy rainfall. Monroe County, the worst of this storm likely going to stay south of you. You get over into Jones County, here's gray, 129, it's gray highway. And it looks like we just took a hit from our lightning here at the station. So if you see anything blacking out, just don't worry about that. It'll come back up. But again, eastern portions of Crawford County, now getting into western portions of Macon-Bibb County. And we always say this, if you're in downtown Macon, take severe thunderstorm warning seriously. Winds of 60 miles per hour. If you can hear thunder, you can be struck by lightning. That's why we always say when thunder roars, head indoors. Lake Toposofke, I know a lot of people are probably out there enjoying this Memorial Day Monday. You need to be in your safe place right now. You need to be, I know if you're out at the lake, you don't know where the shelter is, your car is going to be your best bet. Just wait the storm out and you can go back about enjoying your day. Out at Lake Toposofke as we speak. And again, this is the area of concern. This is where we are likely seeing that largest hail just to the south of US 80. And again, US 80 at 475. That is where Middle Georgia State University is. And then you get over into downtown Macon. So you're going to get Eisenhower Drive, Log Cabin Drive. And then this is going to be heading maybe over towards the Rutland area. So down towards the airport. There's the Macon Regional Airport. The downtown airport's, of course, over near Twiggs County. But this is the area of concern. And just showing you in North Macon, heavy rainfall. Here's Lake Wildwood. Again, Lake Toposofke. Up on Bass Road, the shops at River Crossing, heavy rainfall, lightning. But it looks like the main area of concern is going to be this part coming into downtown Macon as we speak. And again, it's a severe thunderstorm warning until 2 p.m. We're going to see if we're going to see that warning get extended because it's about to expire. So let's see what the Weather Service does as far as issuing a continuation. As of right now, that severe thunderstorm warning has expired for Macon-Bibb County. But I think they're going to reissue it. That is what we are doing. We don't issue the severe thunderstorm or tornado warnings or the watches. We are just the people that relay that the Weather Service has issued these. And again, even though there's not a severe thunderstorm warning currently, this area is producing large hail. That's going to be coming up into Lizella as well as downtown Macon and Rutland. Should stay just to the north of Byron and Warner Robins. So Byron's, of course, over here in Peach County. Warner Robins is Houston County. And then this is out near the airport. And then this gets you into Bibb County. This is the area of concern. At least nickel-size hail being reported out in Crawford County with this storm. Let's see. Gusty winds, heavy rainfall, and again, this is from a ham operator out in Crawford County. So live reports out of Crawford County, there is hail, there is wind, and this again is heading towards downtown Macon. Again, very strange to see the Weather Service. All right, here we go, new severe thunderstorm warning. There you go, you see it. Now does include Macon-Bibb County. So continues for Bibb, Crawford, Houston, Peach, Twiggs, and Wilkinson County. That's that new severe thunderstorm warning as we speak. That's going to go until 2:30. Let me double check. until 2:45. So there you go. I'm gonna step off here, send a push notification out as we speak. So new severe thunderstorm warning, Wilkinson, Bibb, Twiggs, Peach, Houston, and Crawford County until 2:45. Winds of 60 miles per hour. Storms moving off towards the east at 50 miles per hour, and quarter-size hail likely with this storm. So let's do this. All right, again, doing some housekeeping as we are tracking this severe thunderstorm. And again, it's a new severe thunderstorm warning for northern portions of Peach County, northern portions of Houston County, much of Macon, or Bibb County, including the city of Macon. You get Rutland, you get over towards Lizella, the eastern portions of Crawford County, and again, it does now extend over into Twiggs County, as well as Wilkinson County. So again, this is the one severe thunderstorm we are currently watching, and you see this is moving off towards the east at 50 miles per hour. I'm going to put a storm track on this. It's moving at 50 miles per hour east. I'm just going to show you where the largest hail with this storm is likely going to be tracking over the next I'll do next 30 minutes just to give you a general idea. So Rutland High School at 211, it's currently 204. Skipperton at 212, Rutland at 215, Reeds at 221, Huber at 222, Franklinton at 223, Dry Branch at 226, Fitzpatrick at 230, and then Ripley again at 235. And this is likely where that strongest core of large hail is going to be moving. Doesn't mean you can't get winds outside of this. So Byron, you could get some very strong gusty winds. Downtown Macon, we could get some very strong gusty winds. I know this is just to the north of Warner Robins, but this will likely clip, say, northern portions of Robins Air Force Base as far as the warning itself. Again, we'll take that off of there. And again, that's going to be within the next 30 minutes, some of the locations. Let's get in a little bit closer, just giving you some general idea. And I'm going to go back to, actually, let me pull up the hail once again, because it does have a impressive hail core on it. And a hail core is showing us where the largest hail within the thunderstorm is. And we're going to slide this over towards the east. And again, that hail core now approaching Central State Prison. So this is Crawford County, this is Bibb County, this is the county line right here. And again, the hail core doesn't look as impressive as it did a couple of minutes ago. That's certainly some great news. But let's see if we can get a query on this. Hail size, 0.6 of an inch. By definition, that is not severe hail. But that's just showing you still some hail. That's going to be nickel-size hail. 1 inch hail is quarter-size hail. So that's just showing you roughly the difference in the hail sizes within this storm as it continues to track off towards the east. I'll put back up the radar, and again, I'll pull up big picture. Again, I said we were watching to see if a severe thunderstorm watch got extended. The severe thunderstorm watch has been allowed to expire. I think they'll probably issue another one just to get us through the rest of the afternoon. And again, the only storms we are currently watching, this one severe thunderstorm, now mostly in Bibb County, the southern portions of Bibb County. That's going to be clipping northern portions of Peach and Houston County, and then over into Twiggs County, and then over into Wilkinson. Does include downtown Macon, the city of Macon itself. And then we are watching a few of these thunderstorms back in Talbot County. That could make its way into northern Taylor County. And again, we'll be tracking these. And then let's look back off towards the west a little bit across southeast Alabama. That is where we're seeing additional storms develop. You see there's Montgomery, Macon County, Alabama, some stronger thunderstorms near Lee County as well as Russell County. Those will be coming across Muskogee County where the city of Columbus is, and these could likely get into, say, Sly County as well as Americus, or Sumter County down towards Americus. So we'll be tracking these, but a main area of concern is this thunderstorm. Again, moving through Bibb County as we speak, generally south of US 80s where we're seeing the worst part of this storm as it continues to track near downtown Macon. Going to be heading right towards Rutland. You saw Rutland High School at 211. That's where that core of that severe hail could possibly be. And then heading over towards Dry Branch, Jeffersonville, eventually McIntyre and Irwington as you get over into Wilkinson County. There's Perry. That's going to be north of Perry, north of Bon Air, north of Warner Robins is where the most intense part of this thunderstorm is. But looking off towards your east, you get over towards Marshallville, west. You got additional rain and storms developing. And then that storm right there back in Talbot County getting ready to move into Taylor County. Looks like it's intensifying a little bit. We can see that by the amount of lightning it's producing. When you start seeing that many strikes of lightning, that's showing you a pretty strong thunderstorm. So that is what we are watching here over the next couple of minutes. And again, just live streaming this. You got questions on social media, let me know. Rick Peavy, hail on Sandy Point Road in Crawford County. Macon is not under a watch currently, Crystal. But again, you don't have to be under a watch to get severe weather. We had a watch all morning long. That severe thunderstorm watch was allowed to expire. But Macon, you're currently under a severe thunderstorm warning. That does include downtown Macon. So do keep that in mind when we're watching this one thunderstorm. And again, I'm going to keep my eye on this thunderstorm back into Talbot County, getting ready to move into Taylor County. Brian Sawyer says trees down on Highway 80. Bobby Hewen, Helen and Lizella. Thanks for these reports. We are absolutely, I need that ground truth. That lets us know that the storm is at least likely producing some damage. Trees down on Highway 80. And then keep those comments coming, please. I'm trying to check those. We're streaming on social media, of course, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, live streaming on our station's website as well. So if you lose power, you have multiple ways you can be watching this on your smart device, your iPad, even online. Again, that is what we are looking at as we speak. As these storms continue, again, it's Memorial Day. A lot of people off work, but Mother Nature is not off work, and therefore we are not off work because, again, we got the severe thunderstorm warning until 2:45. Includes eastern portions of Crawford County, much of Bibb County, extreme northern portions of Peach County and Houston County, then over into Twiggs County, and then you get into Wilkinson County. So again, just pay attention. This storm doesn't look as impressive on radar as it did earlier. When I say it is impressive, doesn't look as intense, doesn't look as strong. Yes, it is still producing very gusty winds. It is still producing tremendous amounts of lightning and likely still producing hail. Going back in, remember a few minutes ago I was showing you that core of that hail threat where those colors of white and pink were showing up? We're not seeing that anymore. That's good news. That means the storm looks like it's weakening. And notice the amount of lightning with this storm has really decreased as well. That's usually a good sign. That shows you that the storm is weakening. Now, you're still going to have gusty winds. You're still going to have very heavy rainfall. You're still going to have thunder and lightning, and maybe even some smaller hail within the storm. But as of right now, doesn't look as intense or severe as it did earlier. So that's great news. We'll go back to our Wilson Bryant Heating and Air Skycast Network. Again, here is Mercer University looking off towards the west at temperature 74 miles per hour, winds northwest at 5 miles per hour. Again, looking at what the Weather Service is saying, keeping the warning until 2:45. And again, the wind and hail will be the main concern as the storm's making its way off towards these. Good news is they're not mentioning anything about maybe seeing a new watch issued for this evening or this afternoon. Let's check and see mesoscale discussions. That's not for us. Again, you always want to see what's going on elsewhere. All right, we're going to get a new watch more than likely. So I don't have a watch right now, but the Storm Prediction Center says a watch is likely within the next few minutes. So we'll see when that comes in, and that'll get us through the rest of the afternoon. So just a heads up, here's the current watch situation. We don't have one, but they're about to issue a new severe thunderstorm watch for our southern portion. There it is. So that's the new watch you'll see coming in as we speak. So let's see what it's until 9 p.m. So let's go ahead and update that. There again, and you see it filling in. This is going to be until 9 p.m. and for all of Middle Georgia. So let me change that time. The original watch ended at 2. Got a new watch. Again, this goes until 9 p.m. So we'll update that. We'll send that out as well. So there we go. New severe thunderstorm watch until 9 p.m. And again, so that does cover essentially from Monroe County off towards the south. Just issued new severe thunderstorm watch for all of Middle Georgia until 9 p.m. And we just got a new severe thunderstorm warning as well. And let's go back and check that. Again, lots of things happening. New severe thunderstorm warning, Crawford, Macon, Marion, Talbot, and Taylor County. So that's going to be that storm we were watching back off towards the west. So let's look at that. That's that new severe thunderstorm warning. Step off of here once again and just show you the radar. And again, we'll show you the warnings. We've got 2 active warnings. And again, there they are as we speak. New warning goes until 3 p.m. And the other warning for the city of Macon itself is going to be until 2:45. All right, just checking a few things. Let me grab me a sip of water. It's getting busy talking again. We've got 2 severe thunderstorm warnings. We've got a new warning issued for Crawford, Macon, Talbot, and Taylor County until 3 p.m. And then you got the other warning for Bibb, Houston, Twiggs, Wilkinson, and Crawford County until 2:45. That's the storm we are dealing with in Macon right now. Again, that storm not as intense as it has been earlier today. That's certainly some great news. Looks like that storm could be weakening, But then again, you still have these other storms that are developing. It's, again, Memorial Day. It's very warm and muggy outside. And again, these are the storms we continue to track. Most intense thunderstorms, that one back towards the west. So let's go in and check it out a little bit, give you a general idea. We'll pause that. Again, this is, excuse me. Here we go. All right. Here's Butler. This is going to be northern portions of Taylor County. It's coming out of Talbot County. It does clip really northern portions of Marion County. Now you're getting over towards Mogg. This is going to be off towards your north and east. Butler, of course, you get Reynolds and Pottersville, and then you get further down towards the south near Rupert. This is going to be that area of main concern where we're likely seeing hail up to 1 inch in size, winds of 60 miles per hour. And again, that could make its way over into southern portions of Crawford County. And again, this is Highway 137. And of course, this storm dropping off towards the east. Again, watching it with it's producing a lot of lightning as it does. And then you got the original warning. That storm in southern Bibb County right now doesn't look as intense as it did. Now we are starting to see a little bit of white and pink trying to show back up. That could show you that storm could be trying to intensify once again. But both of these are severe thunderstorm warnings. This one until 2:45. It is 2:18 right now. And then the one back really encompassing most of Taylor County. That's going to be until 3 p.m. Again, keep tracking these off towards the east. Peach County, heads up. Southern portions of Crawford County, heads up. Northern portions of Macon County, just giving you a heads up. And then this will be just to due west of, say, Warner Robins. So if we get another warning, Peach and Houston County, this could be hitting, say, the Bon Air area, Perry, as well as Warner Robins. Again, severe thunderstorm warnings means winds of at least 58 miles per hour, hail to 1 inch in size. And it looks like today hail has been the main concern. We've got reports of nickel-size hail, quarter-size hail. Got a few reports of trees down back into Crawford County along US 80. So there you go. Talbot County, tree and power issues near Pleasant Valley Road and Manchester Highway in Woodland. The fire department's working to clear up everything. So again, that is what we were dealing with. The storms are producing some damage back towards the west. So that's why we are live streaming this. Again, we got severe thunderstorm warnings for Crawford, Macon, Marion, Talbot, and Taylor County until 3 p.m. And then the storm really in southern Bibb County, heading over into Twiggs County. Lost a lot of its intensity. It's not as strong as it was. I'll go back to big picture once again, show you the severe thunderstorm watch. And again, this is the new severe thunderstorm watch we just saw issued. It's for all of Middle Georgia through 9 p.m. So that's just giving you a heads up. We had a warning or a watch for most of northern sections of Middle Georgia through 2 p.m. That watch expired. We have a new watch that has now been issued. This does include all of Middle Georgia except our extreme northern counties of Butts, Jasper, Putnam, and Hancock. But everything south of there, it's going to be until 9 p.m. Now, as soon as these storms pass, we are likely going to see some of these counties shaved out of the watch. So that's certainly some great news. But that is what we are watching right now. I'm going to jump off of here for a minute. I'm going to leave the stream up until the severe weather threat is over. I got to check some stuff in the newsroom, let them know some of these damage reports. And again, we are just tracking these severe thunderstorms. I'm going to leave the radar up, give everyone a general idea of where these storms are heading. I'll be updating again probably around 2:45 or 3 p.m. when we get some new watches and warnings issued. Again, we'll be watching that very carefully over the next few minutes. I'm actually going to put this graphic up here, and this should give you a general idea of what we are dealing with these storms as they make their way really off towards the east. So It's best to put this in motion. I'm going to do this. We'll change that. We'll update this. Again, I'm here tracking everything. If by chance we do get a tornado warning, of course we'll go on air, but I'll be doing these random checks with these storms over the next few minutes or over the next few hours this afternoon. So do keep that in mind. We're not going anywhere. I'm going to leave the radar up. Going to be watching, see what the weather service is saying. And again, this warning continues until 2:45. This warning until 3 p.m. And again, we are watching these storms very carefully as they head off towards the east. So let me put this up. All right. It's 2:22. I'll be back on by 3. So I'm going to put that up. I'm going to leave these warnings, this radar up for everyone, and just give you, again, a general idea, tracking a couple of severe storms working the way through middle Georgia as we speak. We'll put this up, and I'll step off of here for a few minutes. But again, I'll be looking at social media. You got questions, concerns, I'll be trying to answer those. So again, Chief Meteorologist Ryan Stinnett is tracking these strong to severe storms on this Memorial Day Monday here in middle Georgia. And again, they'll continue off towards the east the next couple of hours. And I'll be back at 3 p.m. But again, All right, I'm back, and it is coming up on 3 p.m. Just giving you an update on the current severe weather situation. Of course, I'm Chief Meteorologist Ryan Stinnett. Got 2 active severe thunderstorm warnings right now. And we do have a new severe thunderstorm warning that does include portions of Crawford County, Peach and Houston County, southern portions of Bibb County, and northern portions of Macon County. Now, I'm going to go back first off and show you the watch. This is what we're going to talk about real quick. The Weather Service clarifying a issuance date, or should I say an expiration time. This goes until 10 p.m. But I really think we'll see some of these counties trimmed out of this watch as we head through the next couple of hours. But again, all of Middle Georgia, essentially along 75, 475, and 16 included in a severe thunderstorm watch until 10 p.m. Now let's get back to the warnings. Right now we are continuing to track one real cluster of strong storms. It's really in southern Crawford County right now, just to the south of Roberta. This is where we're seeing that most intense thunderstorm. This is that storm that started back in Talbot County, made its way through northern Taylor County. And this part of the storm, that's the most intense part where you're seeing those bright reds. You're seeing a lot of that lightning showing up. That's going to be making its way through northern Peach County here shortly. Just north of Fort Valley, but then up towards Byron. Byron looks to get the core of this storm, and again, could be seeing winds of 60 miles per hour and hail up to 1 inch in size. So again, if you're in Byron, you need to take this storm very seriously. It does clip southern portions of Bibb County. And Houston County. This is going to get over into Houston County as well. So Warner Robins, you'll be included in this warning here shortly. But again, the main area of concern is this part of the storm. Again, it's a severe thunderstorm warning until 3:30. It's currently 3 p.m. We're going to be tracking this part of the storm, and it looks like to be heading between Fort Valley and Byron, right along State Highway 49. You see 49 right there. So we'll get in a little bit closer, give you a better idea of where we're seeing some of the strongest storm. Now, where we're seeing that white and pink, that's likely where we're going to be seeing that largest hail, and that's right over Zenith as we speak. Here's Fort Valley Middle School. Here's the CKP Motocross Park. That's going to be getting into portions of Peach County. Peach County High School, K Road Elementary School, and then here's the city of Byron. Here's Interstate 75. That's the interstate exchange right there with Highway 49. And then this is 42 that takes you over into Crawford County. This is Peach County. This is Bibb County. And then this will get you over into Houston County as well. So this is where the core of that storm is heading. It's heading off towards the east at 50 miles per hour. And I will put a tracker on this, giving you a general idea of over the next 20 minutes. We'll go ahead and extend it out 25 minutes where the worst part of this storm will be going. So at 3:01 right now, it's 3:08 at the Motocross Park, 3:13 in Powersville, 3:15 K Road Elementary School, 3:16 Byron, that's going to be the city of Byron, 3:20 in Centerville, and then 3:24 if it continues to hold together over towards Warner Robins. So again, this is clipping northern portions of Peach County as well as northern portions of Houston County. Here's the city of Fort Valley. It looks like the worst of the storm going to stay just towards your north. Sure, it is raining, it is thundering, it is lightning around the Fort Valley area right now, but the main part of the storm that we are tracking is currently working its way out of Crawford County near the community of Zenith, and that's going to be heading over towards the city of Byron as we speak. And again, as we expand out big picture, this is our only severe thunderstorm warning. The original warning that we had for the city of Macon, that has been allowed to expire. Just light rain around Macon right now. We do have additional thunderstorms back towards the west. We'll be watching carefully because these will be moving off towards the east and they could become severe. And again, a severe thunderstorm, winds of 58 miles per hour or greater, or 1 inch size hail. That's the size of a quarter. So this is that core storm we are tracking right now. Again, the warning is for Crawford County right now, Bibb County, Houston County, Peach County, and it does clip northern portions of Macon County. But really, this is going to be a Peach and Houston County storm as it comes out of Crawford County. And again, it gets you close to the airport as far as the Middle Georgia airport. So we'll go in a little bit closer once again, where we're likely seeing some of this larger hail. And I'll pull up the hail potential on this storm, see if it's as impressive or as large as what we've seen in earlier storms. So again, we're going to slide down towards the south. Again, this is just giving you a general idea. This gray area, this is where the storm or the radar is picking up on some of that potential for larger hail. We'll query this, give you a general idea of what size hail. Half-inch size hail, that's going to be about the size of a nickel. That's giving you a general idea, not severe by definition, but these storms have shown hail over 1 inch at times. So again, just giving you a general idea that large hail is possible with some of these storms this afternoon. And again, winds of 60 miles per hour. So we're going to continue to track this over the next really 30 minutes as it gets ready to make its way into Houston as well as Peach County. And again, this is our only severe thunderstorm warning right now. It goes until 3:30. Crawford, Houston, Macon, Peach, and it does clip southern portions of Bibb County from Rutland off towards the south. Here's downtown Macon up here. This warning does not include you. It's going to be for this part of the storm, again, near Zenith as we speak, working its way towards Byron. And then 75 is going to be a mess right now. If maybe you pull off at the Buc-ee's, that's going to be a great area. And there it is. There's where the Buc-ee's is located. So south of Byron, but north of Perry. And then you're going to get over into the northern portions of Houston County. Tremendous amounts of rain coming down through Warner Robins. Here's Robins Air Force Base. There's the Middle Georgia Airport, the Macon's Airport. I'm getting heavy rainfall, a lot of lightning with these storms as we speak. And that is what we are tracking, again, with this storm. Additional heavy rainfall getting over into Twiggs County, Jeffersonville. That's where the actual radar is located. You're getting some heavy rainfall. This is going to be heading into Bleckley County, up next Lawrence County, southern portions of Wilkinson County. But again, the main area of concern with this storm, where we're seeing some of those stronger winds and some of that larger hail, is extreme eastern Crawford County, now getting into Peach County, north of the city of Fort Valley, heading right towards Byron, the Buc-ee's area. And again, here's Perry, that gets you down into Houston County. And then right along Interstate 75 is going to be a mess right now. So if you're maybe driving south out of Macon, heading down 75, give it a few minutes. I'd just hold off before you start off towards the south. Or maybe if you're in Perry thinking about heading north, I'd give it a few minutes because this rain is coming down very heavy, a lot of lightning. There's going to be water on the roadways. Do keep that in mind. Likely some gusty winds. And of course, these storms have been producing hail today. You don't want to damage your car. So again, give it a few minutes. But again, the hail core, the main area of concern is going to be coming out of Crawford County. Right now heading into Peach County, city of Fort Valley. Between Fort Valley and Byron's where it looks like the most intense part of the storm will be, and then that'll continue to head right towards the city of Warner Robins. Now here's Bon Air, of course Perry down here, and then here's the Robins Air Force Base. It looks like that main area of concern is going to be making its way due off towards the east. So northern Houston County, northern Peach County is where we're likely going to see some of these stronger winds and that potential for some of that larger hail. Again, here's the airport. There's the Buc-ee's, Peach County High School. Thankfully, school is out for the summer across Middle Georgia. And again, a lot of businesses closed today. It's Memorial Day Monday. Most everything is closed. It's the unofficial start to summer, but we're still dealing with spring-like thunderstorms across Middle Georgia. And again, Peach County getting the worst of the weather right now, right over Buc-ee's. Again, Buc-ee's a great place to stop because it's got all that covered area, but again, it's going to be a mess on 75 the next few minutes, and then that's going to continue heading over towards Warner Robins, so do keep that in mind. But check social media, let me know if you're seeing anything. Robin, Centerville, steady rain. Well, yeah, you're going to be dealing with that the next few minutes. as we're going to continue to deal with some of this heavier rain and thunderstorm activity. Again, that's the most intense part of the storm, where we could be seeing hail maybe up to 1 inch in size. Again, that's the size of a quarter, and it looks like we got a new radar scan. This is going to be that main area. So from Fort Valley to Byron as we speak, it's really getting mainly over into Peach County, northern portions of Peach County. Here's Highway 42. This is going to be 41 dropping south towards Fort Valley, and then you get 49 that splits off of that. And then there's 341 out near the Zenith community. This is the core area. This is Byron. Here's 75. If you can't see, it's that yellow line. And this is going to be heading right towards the Buc-ee's. So Buc-ee's is always packed. So a lot of people are going to be seeing this storm here very shortly. And again, there's the Peach County High School, the motocross park, where you're seeing these darker shades of red, maybe even a little bit of white showing up. That's where we're going to be seeing some of that larger hail. And again, this is going to continue to slide off towards the east, right across 75, then getting into northern Houston County. Slide over towards Houston County a little bit. A lot of people live in Houston County. Of course, you got Robbins Air Force Base, Warner Robins. You get down towards the, really, if we go in a little bit closer, that's what I want to do, and show you. There's the Houston County High School. That's right along Highway 96. There's Centerville, K Road Elementary School. Again, there's the Buc-ee's right there on 75. And then the city of Warner Robins. It's coming down in buckets. A lot of lightning with these storms. A lot of people off today, out and about, enjoying the day. I can't do it in portions of middle Georgia right now. That's just what we're dealing with, some of these strong storms. And we keep saying this. These storms, they'll peak in intensity, they'll ramp up in intensity, and then ramp down. And this storm doesn't look as intense on radar as it did a few minutes ago. And I'm saying that because the amount of lightning it's producing has decreased. And when you see a decrease in the amount of lightning storms are producing, that a lot of times, not every time, but a lot of times will show you that the storm is weakening. So that's certainly some good news. But again, we got this severe thunderstorm warning that goes until 3:30 p.m. They may go ahead and issue another warning. So just give you a heads up, eastern portions of Houston County, Twiggs County, likely over into Wilkinson County, Lawrence County, and probably portions of Bleckley County. If you just push this off towards the east, that's where we could see a future warning as far as a new severe thunderstorm warning. So do keep that in mind. Watching more storms back towards the west. Encouraged because we're not seeing any severe thunderstorm warnings with these. So that's certainly some great news. But again, the one area of concern we continue to watch is this storm in Peach County heading into Houston County. And again, storm over in Twiggs County producing a lot of lightning. So we could see this storm ramping up, may get a warning issued out of it as well. And then I want to remind everyone that we are seeing a severe thunderstorm watch for all of middle Georgia until 10 p.m. I don't expect this to last until 10 p.m. I think this will, as the storms push off towards the south and east, we'll likely see this watch get canceled and trimmed away, especially starting into the north and then dropping towards the south. So do keep that in mind. Let's check out the temperatures across middle Georgia. You're likely going to be able to tell where the storms have moved through. Yes, McRae, it is currently 88 degrees. Warner Robins, 75. Macon, currently 72. So this is rain-cooled air up here. Down here where the sun's been out, that's where we're seeing those stronger storms. 86 in Montezuma, 87 in Vienna. And again, the battle line between those, the cooler air and the warm air, that's where we're dealing with those thunderstorms as we speak. So that is what we are dealing with currently. And again, current severe thunderstorm warnings until 3:30. It includes portions of Houston County, Peach County, including the city of Byron, southern portions, and there's a new warning down towards Eufaula, but that's going to stay to the south of us. That'll be heading closer to the Albany area, so do keep that in mind. We'll just watch that. But again, storms not as intense, so I'm going to hop back off of here, maybe do another update, and I'm going to leave the stream up because a lot of people are out and about. So Maybe do another stream about 3:45 or 4 o'clock. Still got to get a weathercast ready for the 5 o'clock news tonight. So again, we're keeping an eye on it. We're going to keep the live stream up until the severe weather threat winds down later this evening, of course. But I'll put this back up for everyone. I'll say approximately 3:45 to 4 o'clock. I'll come back on, give an update. And again, we may see additional warnings issued. So just giving you everyone a general idea. So I'm going to hop off of here real quick. It's again 3:13. I'll say 3:45 just to be safe. If we get another warning, we may see it by then. So pull that in there. And again, I'll be on social media. Again, if you have any questions, let me know. But again, I'll zoom in a little bit just to give you a better idea. But until 3:45, I'll be off camera watching things carefully. right, it is 3:45, actually coming up on 3:46 as we speak. And we got a new severe thunderstorm warning. Does include portions of Bleckley County, extreme eastern portions of Twiggs County, and then most of Lawrence County. This is going to be clipping southwestern Wilkinson County, but again, right along Interstate 16 is where we're seeing this potential for some of those damaging winds, as well as that threat for large hail. That's the main storm of concern. Watching these storms back off towards the southwest as well. Excuse me. Heads up, Sumter County, Sly County. Would not be surprised to see warnings get issued. That couldn't get over into Dooley County as well as Chris County. So just a heads up, more strong, potentially locally severe storms over the next couple of hours with these storms pushing off towards the north and east. And really, should I say, just off towards the east. So we're watching these carefully. As far as central Georgia, Macon, Bibb County, we are quiet as we speak. A few showers trying to develop back off towards the west, maybe over near Harris County. But for the rest of us, it's not too bad out there. Get up towards Putnam County, Jasper County, weather up on the lakes. Not too great today, but the main threat for these severe storms right now is essentially from Macon towards the south. And again, we are watching this one storm coming out of Twiggs County and Bleckley County heading into Lawrence County. Now, let's look over in Dublin as we speak. We'll look at the camera. I got it pointed off towards the west as the storm's getting ready to excuse me, make its way into Dublin. So here's a live look from Dublin. 81 degrees, got a west-northwest wind at 9. And again, we are looking off towards the west. So this is the storm coming this direction towards the camera in downtown Dublin. But you see that rain falling. It's only going to pick up in intensity over the next few minutes as that storm's coming right down Interstate 16. And again, that continues to be the main area of concern. Just one severe thunderstorm warning currently for middle Georgia. And again, these are those storms that moved through Houston County earlier, Peach County, and have re-intensified a bit really near Danville. That's going to be sliding right towards Dublin as we speak. But again, it's going to be until 4:30. Bleckley, Lawrence, Twiggs, and Wilkinson County. And again, this doesn't include McIntyre or Jeffersonville. It's really the extreme eastern portion of Twiggs County, southern portions of Wilkinson County, northern portions of Bleckley County. Again, right there where Interstate 16 drops through all three of those counties, and this will be heading over towards the Dublin area as we speak. Winds up to 60 miles per hour, hail up to the size of 1 inch in diameter. That's the size of a quarter. So that is what we are looking at with this one thunderstorm. And again, I'm about to hop back off of here because I've got to get ready for the newscast at 5 o'clock. But again, heads up, Sumter and Sly County, additional storms off towards your west. We're watching carefully as we're likely going to continue to see storms issued, or a few more severe thunderstorm warnings. A reminder, we got that severe thunderstorm watch that goes until 10 p.m. tonight for all of middle Georgia, essentially. All the counties you see shaded in pink, that's where we're going to see that severe thunderstorm watch, essentially from Monroe County, Jones, Baldwin County, Washington County. Then you get over towards Upson County and then off towards the south. Still includes Bibb County, Houston County, Lawrence County, Wheeler County, Telfair County, Chris County, and then over towards Sumter County. So do keep that in mind. We're going to continue the severe thunderstorm watch at least until 10 p.m. for most of middle Georgia. Again, here's the live look at the radar. One severe thunderstorm warning with that storm making its way along Interstate 16, pushing off towards the south and east rather rapidly. So Montrose, Dudley, Dublin, you're in the line of this storm. I'll track this out and give you a slightly better indication of where some of these more intense winds and possibility of that hail could be over the next 25 minutes. So there you go. At 3:56, Montrose, Lawrence Hill at 3:57, Haskins Crossings at 3:58, Shoemake at 4:04, Barronfield at 4:07, Harlow at 4:09. Then you get into West Lawrence Middle School around 4:10, Trinity Christian School at 4:11, and then Moore Street School at 4:12. And again, coming right along 16, so Travel along 16, not advised at this time with the storm working its way really into Lawrence County, where that core threat is going to be as far as that potential for those damaging winds and maybe that possibility of some hail up to the size of a quarter. But that's the one storm we are watching currently in Middle Georgia. Again, back towards Houston County, Peach County, things have quieted down. Bibb County, Crawford County, Monroe County, Jones, Baldwin County, and then over into most of Wilkinson County. That warning just clipping the southern portion, so right down there where Lawrence County is as you get close to the interstate. Excuse me. So we're going to continue to watch these storms over the next couple of hours as they continue to trek off towards the south and east. I'll do another update, say about 4:30 as we get ready for the newscast at 5. And of course, we will keep you informed and up to date. A lot of things going on off air that we're watching. Gloria Ruth Finney will have a lot of developments. And I know it's Memorial Day. A lot of people are not paying attention to the weather, or they are because a lot of outdoor activity plans. But the weather, it's not taking the day off. So do keep that in mind as we head through the next couple of hours as we continue to track these storms making their way through Middle Georgia.
My uncle, who was a Purple Heart veteran, passed away less than a month ago.
While Army veteran Gregory Ingram was not able to visit his uncle's gravesite, he said he wanted to pay it forward to hundreds of other veterans at Magnolia Park who fought for this country. Ingram was one of dozens who placed flags along the gravesites of fallen veterans. There were also several special guests in attendance, and